Good afternoon. It's Susie Q96. I normally would not be doing a live stream at this time. As you can tell, my throat's a little scratchy and I'm not feeling too great, but I think this is an important stream that needs to happen. Hello, James Eller. Y'all might think this sign up here is about me being bullied. And while, yes, I do have some bullies that have been nipping away at me for a year now, they know who they are. One of them is about to get slapped with a defamation of character and slander lawsuit, apparently having forgotten that I have their address. Actually, I have the addresses of two of them, so the other one may also get hit later down the line, but I'm not really here to talk about my bullies. I'm here to talk about something that happened during the week that I am highly PO'd about. I'm PO'd in general that anybody claiming to be an adult in the coin collecting community would even stoop so low as to bully another collector and live streamer. It boggles my mind that we have people that act like little children in this community. But what I saw the other day really made me angry, and I am going to step right out here and tell you, whoever it was who accused handyandy73 of rigging the bot on his live stream so that they would not be able to win needs to go get a flippin' life. I mean, Andy probably has done more single-handedly more for the coin collecting and coin roll hunting community over the last couple of years than anybody I know. He was actually one of the very first moderators I had. And yeah, we've had our differences, but to accuse him of doing any wrongdoing in regards to his stream, you need to take a step back and get the hell out of our community, because without Andy, I know of at least 10 channels that wouldn't exist at all, mine included. So it's got to stop, people. If you cannot behave like adults, or if you really think there's something terribly wrong with something, the way somebody's doing it, you better have some pretty serious proof before you start making such accusations. Hello, Dawn. How are you today? I've had some terrible accusations put up against me, not the least of which is saying that I am faking my illness for the sake of collecting money. The money that was collected is still sitting in the account waiting for me to be well enough to move to Michigan as the original plan was intended. Gee, I'm real sorry you don't understand the seriousness of a pulmonary embolism and the fact that you don't recover one day later. But that same person also accused accused me of taking money that actually the money didn't have anything to do with me. It had to do with a prize they won from another channel, and the money was donated to me. So really that beef was between those two, but instead I got bombarded with accusations and all kinds of crap. So I've personally experienced it. Now, for those of you who did not see Handy Andy's video, he was so hurt by these accusations that he was in tears. I don't know why in the world anybody in our community would want to bully anybody, but especially someone who has been as kind and generous as handyandy73. People, it's got to stop. And if you see it happening to anybody in their live stream, don't tolerate it. If you tolerate it, they think it's funny, they think it's okay. I've got one person that comes in mine every time and gives me 4 or 5 thumbs downs under 4 or 5 different accounts. And you know what? Go ahead. It still counts that you watched my video. But don't for 1 minute think I am going to tolerate the kind of stuff that you've been dishing out to different people in the community. I am just absolutely livid that anyone would make such horrible accusations against someone as nice as Andy. So I have a feeling that person may also be on my channel. I don't know if they are or not. But doing live streams helps the content creators build up our hours so that we can get monetized. And now you guys are going to see what happens when somebody gets bullied is Andy doesn't feel like he can do live streams anymore, so he's just doing videos where you can make a comment. All because somebody didn't win a little prize and decided they wanted to spread a rumor that he had rigged his bot to not select them or to only select certain people. And that is just BS. I know Andy well enough to tell you that's BS. That's not happening. Hello, Sandy Johnson. Hello, 616 Treasure and Rocks. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Mississippi Mary. Hi, Stony. I'm surprised I have anybody in here because this isn't my usual time, but it's a topic that I just feel very strongly about. And handyandy73 was one of my very first mods. He came into my very first live stream where I was attacked by trolls and taken off 3 times. And I was in tears. And Andy was one of the first people to step up to the plate and help me. He became one of my mods. He sent contributions for my channel, including that microscope that we look at the coins with every week. I had somebody convince him that I wronged them, which in fact I didn't. I have screenshots to prove that everything that person had told him about me was a lie. And now, after he started his own channel, obviously he didn't have time to be a mod on as many channels as he used to. And he didn't have as many things to send out and share to other channel creators because he was giving them away on his own. And now somebody has the audacity to accuse him of such a thing. I'm just appalled. I am disappointed in the community. I mean, like I said, I've got my own little set of bullies, and it boggles my mind why they think they need to bully a 70-year-old lady. But to have them bullying handyandy73 over some kind of sour grapes that they didn't win a free prize, come on, people. We're a better community than that. Let's not be tolerating that when we see that in other people's channels. Don't tolerate it. Yeah, a lot of people do, Clark's Cove, and hey, how are you guys doing today? Uh, but this one, this isn't even about my bully. This is about somebody going after Handy Andy 73 6, who is probably one of the kindest, generous people in the coin collecting community, and accusing him of rigging his bot and brought him to tears. I just, when I saw that video, it broke my heart because it reminded me of the first live stream I did when the trolls came in and got me knocked offline 3 times, and a Handy Andy came to my rescue. Hey, Mark Thomas. So, I just wanted to put this out here that I'm not going to tolerate it on my channel. I haven't tolerated it on my channel. I've got some great mods. They're usually right on it, because sometimes I'm looking at the coins or whatever. But I just wanted to put it out there. It's unacceptable and it's childish. It does not serve you well. One of my bullies I know has been blocked on at least 5 or 6 channels now, and keeps changing her name and continuing with it. And the thing is, Stony, you can't, because these people go and create 5, 6, 7, 8 accounts with different names and just come back and just keep tormenting people. I've been being bullied, Novice Star, but this is about the people that are harassing Handy Andy 73 6. I am so angry about that he feels that he can now no longer do live streams because of this harassment, and is now just doing videos. And I almost went that way myself, because I have this little set of people. Yeah, they need a life. You're exactly right, Dawn. They have no life. Maybe they should buy a metal detector and go outside and play for a while. Because one of them, well, any of them, they're they're destroying the community bit by bit. I don't see it as much in the metal detecting community as I do in the coin community, but I do see it. And Clark's Cove, they just told me they've got one. Yeah, that's really sad, isn't it? That a detectorist would bully another detectorist. And I had it happen. If you recall, there's a wonderful video about a certain Florida detector who was bullying me. I mean, I went detecting with that guy. I thought he was pretty much okay, and I defended him to others, only to have to pull his big fat knife out of my back. So I understand the bullying thing. I've been through it. I'm still going through it. But I just wanted to put it out there because people think Handy Andy and I don't get along, but we do. He just has his own agenda, of doing his own channel, and I'm all, I think it's great. But don't ever bring your crap over onto my channel and make an accusation against him, because I will take action. And I mean, I have some bullying stories you guys don't even know about, because they involved another channel as well. And I agreed with that individual that we would not put it out in public. In hindsight, I wish I had put it out in public because it might have stopped some of this, but I kept my word. But anyway, I just wanted to come on and make it known, whoever made that accusation against Andy, you need to go find a deep, dark hole and put yourself in it. Or as we used to have on the back of our race car years ago, we had a license plate that said ESAD. And I think most of you can figure out what that means. Thank you, Stony. I appreciate that. That's good. There you go. Stoney's got it right. Yeah, I don't even know, like, neither one of my bullies, my major bullies, really have much content on their channel. They have a couple of odds and ends. They're not dedicated creators. They don't really contribute anything much to the community, not the way Andy does. You know, I've had to cut back on what I can do simply because in my divorce, I ended up losing $300 a month. And so I am living way below poverty level, and I've been having to, because of my health, having to sell off some of my stuff. And yeah, I still try to do a giveaway at least once a month, something. And Andy, he gives away so much stuff, I'm surprised he has a roof over his head. No, Stephanie, what happened was Andy made a video where he is absolutely in tears over being accused of rigging his bot so that certain people could not win. Andy's not that way. And watching that video broke my heart. And now he's not doing live streams anymore. So everybody that was benefiting from winning roles and winning prizes, he's not doing live streams anymore. He's strictly just doing videos, because the idea that someone accused him of rigging his contests, he just said, well, then I'm not going to do them anymore. And believe me, I have been in his shoes. I've been accused of when they were doing the fundraiser for me, I was supposed to be moving to Michigan, and 3 days before I was supposed to move, I had a pulmonary embolism and ended up in intensive care. I am still in my recovery stage, and I am back on a waiting list for housing in Michigan. I'm almost 70 years old, people. I shouldn't be dealing with bullies anymore. I went through this crap in school. Yeah, you're right, Irish Collector. Andy will send stuff anywhere in the world. He pays outrageous postage. Yeah, Steph, I can't wrap my head around it either. I have people complain that I'm too slow mailing things. Well, gee, I'm sorry, people. I have it clearly posted on my site that I am a senior citizen on Social Security, and when I give stuff away, I usually do my mailings around the 3rd or the 15th. The 3rd is when I get my check, and by the 15th, I've got all my bills paid, and I know how much money I got left to spend on postage. I don't have to give anything away. Andy doesn't have to give anything away. No content creator is obligated to give you anything for free. And the idea that someone would accuse him of rigging his bot, I just, I've been thinking on it ever since I saw that video, because if you go back in my videos, go way back to my very first live stream, trolls took me offline 3 times that day. They reported me for nudity, which was absolutely hysterical, and then some other content violation, but they kept pulling me offline, and it took me 3 tries. By the 3rd try, I was in tears. And it was Andy who stepped up to the plate, helped me get some good moderators, including himself, and I wouldn't have a channel without handyandy73. So I cannot sit idly back without saying something about how absolutely wrong that accusation towards him is. So I wanted to put that out there to my people, because a lot of the people on my channel are also on Andy's and vice versa. And I do not want anybody for 1 minute to believe there is one iota of truth in that garbage that has been put out there. So basically, this video is just to ask everybody to stay with Andy, stick behind him. If you see these people doing this, report them, block them, do whatever you got to do, but it's wrong. The accusations against me were unfounded. I've seen accusations against a number of people that were unfounded. And I've also seen some that are true. And if you have the proof that they are lying, for God's sakes, don't sit on that truth. I'm at this point, I'm ready to start calling these people out. But they just go back and they make a new account. I've got one guy on my channel, he is blocked under 6 different names. So yeah, I'm just livid that anybody would do that. Like I said, he and I had a little falling out because he believed something somebody else told him that wasn't true. We have resolved our issue as far as I'm concerned. I go on his channel. He comes in mine periodically. But I am not going to sit by and let people slander him for no reason. It's just not right. And I'm trying to get his channel here. I should have had that pulled up before I went online, but I didn't, because I was sitting here rolling coins and thinking about all the coins over the 1.5 years that I've had my channel that I got from Handy Andy. I got my microscope from him. One time I made a mention that I liked the little 8-ounce Coca-Colas in the bottle, and those are the only ones I liked. I went to the post office one day, and there was a box from Andy that not only did it have a bunch of coins related stuff in it, but it had a 6-pack of little bottles of Coke. He's good people. He shouldn't be having to go through this garbage. It's not acceptable. There you go. I just put his link up. And I got a bunch of stuff to do. I'm still moving kind of slow, but my health is pretty good right now, except I'm having problems with my eyes. And hello, Mike the Greek. Sorry, because I'm having problems with my eyes, I can't stay on the computer too long. And next weekend, I have with my sister a local bazaar that we are doing. Uh, Hopefully, I'll make a little money there. And also, next Sunday on my other channel, which is Oh Susie Q Jewelry and Decor, I will be having my annual Christmas sale, and there's going to be some coin stuff in it too. I might throw this out here real quick. My sister came upon a whole bunch of empty canvas bags from the US Mint. They're really awesome. They're different denominations, and she's going to give me some of those to sell for her. So I will be making a video about that, so y'all will know where to come. So make sure you got your notifications turned on, and make sure you're subscribed to me. That'd be nice. And hit the like button. I would imagine I probably already have marks on there from the haters. They come before I even go online. They come and hit the thumbs down, failing to realize that that counts as they watched my video. See, I got 5 thumbs downs right now for defending Andy. What the hell kind of person does that? Sorry for my language. It just pisses me off. Thank you guys very much for supporting Andy. He really, yeah, Dawn, they're really awesome. I've got one. I think she said she found 10 of them. So, and they're different denominations. I'm going to pick them up from her next week. So I will have them on my other channel, which I need to get you guys the link for that as well. I don't do a lot on that channel. Well, I haven't because I've been not able to do a lot of jewelry stuff when I was sick, but I'm steady working on it. And I have my Christmas stuff. One of my biggest jewelry customers, oddly enough, came from the coin community. No, I've got a lot of stuff for the bazaar. I probably have more than I have space for it. 99.9% of it well, pretty much all of it is handmade for the bazaar. I have to, but on my channel, about 80 to 90% is handmade, and the rest of it is upcycled or rare finds like those bags. There's the link for my jewelry channel, where the auction is going to be next Sunday at noon Eastern. So you might want to run over there and get signed up and get your notifications, because I am going to try to make a video where I can show you some of the things that I'm going to be offering. I'm not really doing an auction per se, except maybe on my sister's items. Mine, I pretty much just price them and we do a buy it now, because it's just easier for me that way. I didn't mean to get off on that tangent, but you know, I'm just so upset about this handy Andy thing that, you know, if you guys see somebody making those kind of accusations, report them to whatever channel you're on, because sometimes the mods don't catch it. You get in some of these channels where they've got 200-300 people in the room at a time. It's very difficult, even for the mods, to catch every one of these idiots. Thank you, Stephanie. I much appreciate that. I don't need things for the bazaar, but what I do need things for is every year I do this 12 days of Christmas thing, followed by the Epiphany, where we give away prizes every day. And because I sold a lot of my collection trying to pay my bills, if you want to send something over as a gift, we have a box up here that we are putting items in that will be given away for the 12 days of Christmas. And I do have both metal detecting gifts and coin gifts. I got some really cool stuff down here from Garrett and Simplex to give away. So anyway, I just wanted to come on and say I'm not tolerating the bullies. None of us should be tolerating the bullies. And let's go give Andy some love, because he did not deserve the accusations placed against him. And now I got to go make Grinches. You'll see them next Sunday in the auction, my little Grinches. I guess that's what all these nasty people are, a bunch of Grinches. So anyway, yeah, just don't tolerate this. Don't do it, and don't tolerate it. It's so hurtful, and I don't know why people think it's funny, because it's not. Good. I'm glad he got more subscribers. It's just not acceptable to treat him that way. I'm gonna run now. I appreciate all of you popping in. I appreciate all of your support. Hey, Mikey, you're late. It's because you was eating them fried eggs and sausage. Yeah, Mikey likes it. He likes his food. Anyway, yeah, I'm not tolerating it. Like I said, I have bullies on my channel. I also have some great moderators who are pretty darn quick about getting them out of there. But the ones that really make me mad are the ones that make false accusations. It's one thing, come on and say, oh, I think your channel stinks. Well, don't watch it. It's a whole nother thing to accuse someone of stealing money or rigging contests. Then you're defaming somebody's character. You are slandering them. There are laws against that, people. And I know who my bullies are. And I have contacted an attorney and showed him all the emails and all of the screenshots. And a couple of them are going to get cease and desist orders in their mail instead of coins and Christmas gifts, because I'm done with them. And I have a funny feeling that these accusations towards Andy may be coming from the same tribe. Whether they are or not, they need to stop. Andy is about as straight up guy as you're going to get. So on that note, I'm going to go work on my Grinches. Yeah, they're going to get coal in their stockings, Dawn. All right, gang, I got work I got to get done. This thing crept up on me. I thought the bazaar was the 19th, and it turns out it's the 13th. So I got to get in gear, try to make some money. But y'all go support Andy and tell him I sent you. You don't have to tell him that, but it'd be nice that he knows I'm still an ally. And for those of you who I don't get to your channels very often, like I said, I've been having problems with my eyes. I finally got my insurance yesterday to agree to pay for a second eye exam this year. When I when I had the aneurysm, I fell and I hit my head on the floor, and I've been having double vision issues and stuff ever since. So they gotta get in there and try to fix me up. I'll be back on Monday at 5 p.m. Eastern for sure. unless I'm blind, with the Low-No coin collecting show. So we'll catch you all then. And thank you guys so much for your love and support for the community. This is what it's supposed to be about. We'll see y'all on Monday. Thank you. Bye-bye.